Hi everyone, it's Brittany here. I wanted to update you on pregnancy weeks 15 through 18. I know I didn't do any vlogs during those weeks, but I was really having a hard time, just like a really emotional time. I really hadn't gained any weight up until that point. And then if you haven't seen my other video talking about the ultrasound and stuff, go watch that, and that'll kind of explain why I was missing for a while. But I was just all over the place emotionally. But so I just want to kind of give you a recap of what happened during those weeks, and then I'll catch up from there. So during week 15, leading up to my 15th week, last time I saw you, I was 14 weeks pregnant. I was just counting down the days to my ultrasound. I was getting an ultrasound at 15 weeks and 1 day to find out the gender of the baby. And I was just like so ecstatic to find out what we were having and just counting down the days. And that was really it. I didn't have any like major symptoms. We were preparing for the gender reveal party that we were going to have. It was just a small little party just with my mom and Joe's mom and my stepdad and my grandmas, and that was it. There really wasn't, many people coming. It was just for us, for fun. I did do my fundal height measurement, and at 15 weeks, or no, it was like 14 and a half weeks, it measured 18 centimeters. So that, just kept me thinking twins. I was just going on and on thinking that it was twins. And I just had this huge little ball in my belly when I was laying down in the morning and stuff. So that was like it for 15 weeks. Nothing major. I hadn't gained anything up until that point. So 15 weeks, 1 day, we go and have the ultrasound done. And if you want to know what happened at the ultrasound and stuff, you'll have to watch the other video. But we found out we're having a boy. It is our third baby boy. And on the ultrasound, we found out that we were actually 16 weeks in 1 day, not 15 weeks in 1 day. So I know that you don't change your due date that late and all that stuff, but I knew that I was 16 weeks in 1 day from the get-go, and my first ultrasound didn't make sense, and the girl was terrible. So I never really felt comfortable with her guesstimate of when I was due. I thought she was just awful tech, and she was in training and stuff. So anyways, I skipped a week. So week 16, I had no symptoms at all because it was just skipped. Week 17, leading up to week 17. So during my 17th week, but I was like 16 and a half weeks, I felt the baby actually kick for the first time. Now, I've been feeling twinges and all kinds of stuff since like 9 weeks, and you can call me crazy, that's fine. I know, differences in my body, and I could feel stuff going on in there. But this time I actually felt it was just a kick. I mean, it was really hard, and it went, pushed on the outside of my belly. So I felt that, and then later on that night, at like 16 weeks, 2 days, something like that, I put my hand on my belly, and I actually felt him kick me, which was very odd because normally I'll feel the baby kick, and then like a month later I'll feel it kick from the outside, and that was not the case at all. Excuse me. So that was cool. What else here? During that week, every day, I was feeling him actually kick, more and more and more. It was just increasing every single day. And in the morning, my belly was just getting bigger and bigger, each day and stuff. And my uterus, it says that it's supposed to measure 2 inches below your belly button. And mine is equal with my belly button. So, I remember writing that. So that was kind of weird. And I'm sure it's probably because it's just my third baby and stuff, but it's definitely higher up than it should be. I was absolutely exhausted this week, and I think that it had a lot to do with my emotions and stuff. I was all over the place. And of course, after we found out, a couple days after we found out that we were having a boy, I had I have just a small, it's not even really business, but I make cakes and stuff, and every once in a while I'll get an order for somebody, or, but I had, my aunt put in an order for somebody at her work was having a baby girl. And so as soon as I found out I was having a boy, I had to make this baby girl cake, and I was all kind of depressed about that. And then I had to watch two little girls, and yeah, so it was kind of like getting it rubbed in my face all week and stuff, but it was fun. But the nice thing is my husband and I both, really enjoyed having those two little girls here, and it was nice having 4 kids in the house plus my pregnant belly. So who knows? He says no more kids, but I'd love more. So we'll see. Then at 18 weeks, which was my 18th week, up until 18 weeks, we had the time change, and I was not sleeping well at all. Like, I would go to bed at night, like 10, 11 o'clock, I'll climb in bed, and I would just lay there. I could not fall asleep until like 1 or 2 in the morning. And then when I did fall asleep, I would just like, I don't know, it's like when you have a newborn baby and you kind of have that, like, I'm sleeping, but you're kind of on edge. I don't know there's like the REM sleep and the whatever, all those weird different stages of sleep and stuff are, but I was sleeping, but I would wake so easily. Like, the slightest noise would wake me up, and it would jar me awake, so then my heart would start beating really fast, and of course that would, just wake me up even more, and then it would make it so hard to fall back asleep. And then when I would actually fall asleep, like into a dead sleep, it'd be like 4 or 5 in the morning, and then one of the kids will wake me up super early, and it's like, no. So I was just exhausted that week. Oh, I noticed that what was helping was, I couldn't really sleep on my belly. Like, I still can, but I have to get in this like weird position where I'm on my belly, but I also have my leg up to kind of compensate for the belly, so all the pressure isn't on there. And that wasn't working. I'd sleep on my side and stuff, and I've never been a back sleeper, and every time when I wake up, I'm sleeping on my back. And I don't understand. Must be I just like need to sleep on my back for this time period right now. But that is like, so I realized that I'm doing that, and I actually, when I can't sleep and stuff, I'll just roll over onto my back and I'm out like that. I mean, so yeah, it's been fun not sleeping much. I'm still nursing Ryder. He is 14 months old, and nursing kind of bothers me at times. I don't know, like, I really enjoy nursing him, but sometimes it like gives me a weird feeling. I don't know why. But I only nursed Brody until he was 11 and a half months, and he quit on his own. But every once in a while, I just kind of get this like weird feeling, like it just bothers me, it doesn't feel right, and I just like want him to stop. But I can't just like make him stop. But I've heard that some people go through that, not necessarily when they're pregnant, but that just like they enjoy nursing, but all of a sudden they just kind of get a little creeped out or weirded out or whatever by it. It just feels odd to me. And maybe it's, the hormones going through and stuff. I don't know. But during, at 18 weeks, when I turned over to 18 weeks, I had gained 5 pounds. So finally, at the beginning of this time period that I'm going through, I hadn't gained any weight. I was feeling really good. And then, I found out I was having a boy. That kind of depressed me. And then I gained weight. And that really depressed me because I work really, really hard to lose the baby weight after I have a baby. I'm not one of those people that the baby weight just falls off afterwards. I really can't lose weight until the baby stops nursing. And after I had Brody, our first baby, it took me forever. I worked out and worked out and worked out, and I just could not lose the weight. And as soon as he quit nursing, the weight just like fell off. I'm not kidding. I lost 30 pounds in like a month and a half. I mean, it was just crazy. Just came right off. Well, so with Ryder, I knew that I wanted to nurse him longer, but I didn't want to be fat, forever. So, I only lost 9 pounds after he was born, and I had gained like 52. And I, didn't want to be overweight, so I did P90X, I, dieted, I did all kinds of stuff. You can't really diet that much though while you're nursing, because then you just get exhausted, and then it deprives your milk and all that. So, I just ate as well as I could, but tried to keep myself in balance. And, you know, I did end up losing, I was about 10 pounds away from my pre-pregnancy weight when I found out I was pregnant. So it was kind of depressing because at this point right now, I know I would have been at my pre-pregnancy weight, but here I am with another, you know, extra added pounds on it. So that I really hate gaining the weight. I don't mind gaining the weight for pregnancy at all. I don't mind gaining it for baby. I mind that I know several people that gain, it seems like everybody I know gains the weight while they're pregnant. No big deal. And then they have the baby and it just falls right off. And it seems really unfair to me. So that has been bothering me a lot. My littlest one, Ryder, hi bud, has been kissing my belly and stuff, which has been fun. Sit down. And, you know, he's only 14 months, so that's really fun. And Brody put his head on my belly, and what did the baby do? What did the baby do?
My head.
He kicked your head, huh? Was that fun?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. But Joe still has not felt the baby move yet. Oh, I have been having these, I'm still taking, I'll talk about in my next week video, but I've been taking this sea veg, which is supposed to, you know, promote liver and function and thyroid and all that stuff. I've been feeling like these flutters and stuff in my gallbladder, which is, or maybe in my liver. I don't know. It's really weird. They're not painful or anything. They're just like, kind of feel like palpitations. It's really strange. So, yeah, that's been something that's different. And I've been having crazy heart palpitations. So I'm looking into, you know, things that I can do to fix those. It's really hard here. It's, you know, it's supposed to be warming up and it's snowing like crazy out. So I am so looking forward to having another summer baby, and I just want to be active while I'm pregnant, and I can't in the house right now because, you know, Ryder lays down for a nap and he's, you know, doing whatever he wants to do basically. You know, we're doing schoolwork or he's watching TV or we're doing crafts or we're cleaning or, but if we have a nice day then we go for a walk, but we really can't unless, you know, I can take both kids and I can't take the youngest one out unless it's really pretty warm out. I don't feel comfortable taking him out. So I'm looking forward to that. I just have the bug to get out and exercise and stuff. So yeah, I won't do a belly shot for this one because it was weeks, you know, 15 through 18. So no big deal. If you have me on Facebook, you know, you can look and see. And I have posted every once in a while. I'll post a picture. Now I do take weekly pictures, but I don't upload them onto Facebook. I'm just taking them on my camera, and I might upload them, you know, bits and pieces here and there. But I just kind of take them on my phone every once in a while and upload a picture. So if you don't have me on Facebook, you can look me up. My name's Brittany, Brittany. I'll put a link below, and then it's YT for YouTube, and then Motivated Ex Mama. So pretty simple. But I'll put a link below. If you're not friends with me on there, you can add me. And that's it for those weeks. Sorry that I had to combine them all, but I was just in a rough place for those weeks with gaining weight and, you know, finding out that I wasn't going to have, it's not finding out that I was having a boy. I shouldn't say that. It's finding out that I wasn't having that baby girl, that I'm not having a daughter, and I feel like hopeless, like I'm never going to have a daughter. And I'm feeling better now. But, yeah, so that's why. But there it is for you, and
Goodbye.
I will see you for my 19-week update. Bye, guys.